Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shay, your local numerologist. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you are subscribed to my other channels, Queen Spirit 1126 and Answers by Queen Spirit. Alright, today we are discussing your week ahead. So we got destiny, love, and money. Okay. So I wanted to start with destiny. What I got was there will be a chance to follow your destined path. Spirit is going to lift some restrictions and burdens from your shoulders. Let me close that because the outside is loud today. So let's see what is going on here. Okay, Spirit, what is the destiny for our current path? Burdens and restrictions will be lifted. I love that. Ooh. I love it. All right. So, we got two cards that fell out. We have 8 and 26. Okay. So, 826 could be a birthday. Stands out to me because I know somebody born on that day. But I do see here that there's this knowledge here about a false person. 8 is the number of karma. 8 is the number of events, right? And then 2 8s together is 16, which equals 7, which is like almost like you're 8 and taking a step back to get to this 7. To explore what's really important to you, to explore how you've been analyzing yourself in the past, analyzing the things that you have been doing. Okay? All right, so your knowledge about a false person is relevant and prevalent right now. And I do get that there are going to be some changes regarding this false person. It may have been somebody who wanted to ruin you or something like that, but they definitely weren't on your side, and you have learned a lot about them. I'm also getting that this false person's knowledge is something that's going to destroy them, like they're going to destroy themselves. All right, let me shuffle a couple more times. Okay, that color red is really standing out to me. Red is the color of the root chakra. Okay, I'm also getting passion here. Okay, so this may have been some kind of foundation that you were passionate about in the past that may have been kind of ruined by this false person. Okay, we also have the number 10 down here at the bottom of this 26, which is knowledge, books. Some of you guys may like to read, I feel that. But 10 is a new cycle, right? The ending of one cycle, beginning of a new cycle. One that is catapulted by you and supported by your guide. So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay. False person, Spirit, clarify. So this false person will be removed. They're going to be distracted. Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting is that there's a false person that is kind of stuck, all right? And I'm getting that they have been very, very relentless in the past, very relentless. With the King of Cups in reverse, I get that they like to be emotionally manipulative, play on your emotions, play on your love, play on the things that you care about. And what I'm getting now is that they are being emotionally manipulated themselves. They feel like it's almost like they felt like they met somebody and they thought that this person would benefit them, or they thought that they would be able to, I don't know, rule over this person, be better than this person, and it's just not working out. All right, so I believe it was last week, might have been a couple weeks ago, I had started learning about super empaths, right? So a super empath as a narcissist is the narcissist. Like they literally target narcissists to bring down their ego, whereas narcissists normally just target regular empaths. So what I'm getting here is What I'm getting here is that somebody has literally met their match and they're upset about it. My throat chakra's all fucked up, so they had words about it. Right? Um, the Knight of This is usually a perfectionist, somebody that doesn't want to go forward until everything is looking the way that it should. Whereas this Knight of This is in reverse. It's kind of like being obsessed about it, like obsessed about the way things look is what I'm getting. They're staring at something like, hey, this should be a certain way, but it's not coming out. So it's not coming out the way they want. It's not changing in the way that they want. So this false person right here is facing consequences for their actions. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify knowledge. I'm getting that some knowledge here is being exposed, and this is something that's going to benefit you. Because again, my channel message is that there will be a chance to follow your destined path. Spirit will lift restrictions and burdens from your shoulders. Right? So let's see what's going on with this knowledge here. Ooh. All right, so we got the Five of Wands. Right up, right. Okay, so clearly, Six of Cups is about memories, recurring memories. This may be something about some kind of blocked memories, about some kind of fight. I'm getting the word acknowledgement about some blocked memories and some kind of altercation, right? The word gang activity is coming to my mind. Sorry, y'all. I mean, I feel like that's kind of out there, but there could be an activity where somebody like or multiple people ganged up on somebody. Okay, knowledge about an altercation. What I'm getting is that this person has enemies. Like this false person has enemies, and they have knowledge about some kind of altercation, some kind of recurring memory, either that they tried to block, or it could just be something really bad that they like are currently trying to forget. But this person is going to be faced with their with every way, everything that they did to you is coming back 20 times worse than them. Is to them, it's coming back really, really bad. And what I'm getting from this is you will be vindicated. Now, what does this have to do with your destined path? Because a lot of times we forget that we are karmically connected to other human beings, right? So a lot of times when we're going through something with somebody who just hates us, just for living our life or just for making our own decisions, it's because we have a karmic past with them. Either somewhere in the past we wronged them or they wronged us, and it kind of kept us connected into this life. So that's why I tell you guys, if you hate somebody, don't go back and forth with them. Do not. Because going back and forth is only going to guarantee that they're going to come back into this life, into the next life, excuse me, still hating you. Right? Still doing things behind your back, still trying to be slick and ruin your life and all of that. So I get a lot of distress that will be falling from this connection and from this relationship. And the reason why it's your destined path is because you have succeeded in making sure that they don't follow you into any next lives. And that's just period, right? Scorpio keeps coming up to me because I looked up and I saw Death, which is also Scorpio. We got Judgment, which is Scorpio. In reverse, this person definitely misjudged you. And I'm also getting that they were or are a little bit obsessed with you. They didn't want to let you go. They definitely wanted to keep holding on to you, right? And Scorpio is the 8th house, y'all. We got 8. That is wild. That is wild. All right, let's get a final message for Destiny. All right, what does the collective need to know about their destiny? Final message, Spirit. So we got Queen of Cups, we got Five of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Two of Cups. All right. So I feel like we're moving into love next, but right now, the Queen of Cups is somebody who is very intuitive, right? So we have the King of Cups right over the Queen of Cups. So it's almost like this pouring of energy, this pouring of love. It's almost like you're in this Queen of Cups position where you are only receiving the goodness of life, right? Those who tried to defeat you, it didn't work. You know what I'm saying? And then I get that you are moving in this energy of being true to yourself, standing your own ground, and this is going to cause some kind of faithful union, a destined union. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be with love, but I do get that love is going to be good this week. So, this person may have absolutely pushed you into some kind of soulmate energy, which is good, So let's go ahead and move on. Okay, so we're back to the love portion of this reading. I do get that a lot of you guys are going to be meeting your soulmate, right? And if you've already met your soulmate, you guys are moving into the next step, into the next level of this soulmate process. Now, here's something to remember about a romantic soulmate. It's not just you meeting them. When you meet your soulmate and you guys get together and you do the past life, past work energy, which some of you guys may be moving into that. Some of you guys may be meeting your soulmate, marrying your soulmate, but it's about taking that next spiritual step with them. Because one thing about having a soulmate, a romantic soulmate, which honey, you have to do a lot of self-work to get there, is that you guys have a spiritual purpose and a spiritual practice. A lot of their spirituality is going to connect with yours. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be perfect. Oh yeah, we believe the same things, because we shouldn't believe the same. You shouldn't believe the same things as somebody else. Again, we have different experiences, we have different processes, and how we think and what we believe is our own individual thing. However, you will find that you guys have a common spiritual purpose, kind of like that you want to do together. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are going out of your way and you want to make sure everybody has a home, we don't have to believe in the exact same things to get our asses out here and work on getting everybody into housing. So, for love, my channel message is it's a good week for love. You set the standard. Be honest about what you want for yourself. And I want to clarify, be honest with yourself and be honest to the person that you're in love with, falling in love with, trying to fall in love with, whatever the case may be, right? So I did get, while I was shuffling, some energy from the past of some kind of court situation, somebody burning a bridge. And then also, like I said in the first portion of the reading, whoever this false person was, they behaved in such a way that it actually pushed you towards your soulmate. So even though you may be a little bit pissed off at them, just know that you're in the right place at the right time to get with the person that is going to help you raise the vibrations of the earth and help humanity as a whole. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Love, a good week for love. Clarify, Spirit. Okay, so I get moving on from despair. All right, so in this we have 3 as a dominant number, and look, we got 26 on the bottom still. We have 3 as a dominant number here. Chip moving away. And then despair, moving away from despair. That is what I'm getting. I do get this energy of somebody moving into despair, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't feel that for you. This number also equals 8. 3 plus 3 plus 2, if you guys are having trouble with the math. So I do get some events, karma, some kind of issue with loyalty, somebody doing some kind of reflection that is not making them happy. Okay, so somebody burned a bridge with you, and this is definitely something that is or was romantic, right? But I see here that you flew above the drama, flew above the bullshit. You communicated what you wanted to spirit. And this is a vibe of moving out of this despair of not feeling good enough, not reaching people who are good enough for you, right? Because this is something that is important to realize is that when you are around a lot of hopelessness, you too will become hopeless. This is why people get stuck in the hood and stuck in the projects, because that energy of being hopeless kind of sticks with you. And it's like, well, it's kind of like, I'll just accept this type of energy, right? So it's one thing to have to live there just because, but it's another thing to have the expectation. When I grow up, I'm going to be here too type thing. And so I get that you are moving out of this energy of just expecting the fucking worst all the time, and spirit is going to give you some reason to feel hopeful, right? To feel like, hey, I didn't do all of this for no reason. When I did my divine feminine reading on my other channel, I got that basically you guys have been working out of this energy and putting yourself into an energy of, hey, I can do this, kind of like a independent type thing. I believe that's what I was going to say, y'all. I believe it. So let's go ahead and clarify this 3, the shift. So we got the 10 here. April's all about 10. Ooh, justice. Okay, we're talking about love. So this is justice in your love life. So it's not only that you are going to be introduced to something, it's also that you guys are going to get some kind of justice as well regarding that. So we have, moving on, we have justice. I'll put them like this. Okay, we have the Hierophant, and then we have the King of Wands. So what I'm getting is that you guys are receiving justice for somebody really putting you in a dark place, dogging you out, putting you down, making sure that you knew that you weren't good enough, okay, putting these lopsided ideas in your head. They may have had these ideas, again, like I said, about hopelessness. Maybe their life has always been kind of this despair type attitude, like, oh, this is as good as it's gonna get. And they tried to put that energy on you, which wasn't fair. You know what I'm saying? They tried to douse your hopes and your dreams, and you guys are moving on from that energy. Like, the world is opening up for you. That's why we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands does what he needs to do. If you guys don't remember, Scorpio is very prevalent in the Destiny reading, right? So we have Leo here, and we have Taurus, which is this fixed energy, being just kind of like stuck, being this energy of, okay, it's always been done this way, so I'm going to continue to do it this way because this is what works, even though it's not what's working. It's not what's working. Somebody is having trouble and problems with their ego. They live in their ego. And what I'm getting is that you are getting justice for this. You are flying above this energy. You are definitely moving forward, right? Because we have 11, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, literally, we're just moving on. Going to the next step. And 5 is a number of change, right? Big changes, dealing with love, dealing with your soulmate, dealing with somebody who is going to care for you and again help you raise the vibrations of the earth. All right, so let's get some clarification. We got death card at the end. I'm telling you guys, a lot is changing. A lot is changing. I almost feel like some kind of flip side type energy. I almost feel like the world is turning the way that it's supposed to now. Like it was upside down and now it's turning upright. And this week is going to be the real flip. All right. So set standards. Be honest about what you want for yourself. Be honest about what you want in your soulmate. Okay. I mean, your soulmate is already chosen. You know what I'm saying? You chose them. But they are individuals. But one thing a soulmate is going to do is listen to your needs, listen to your wants, and react accordingly. It may not always be perfect. Having a soulmate is not about having a perfect relationship. Having a soulmate is about developing your spirituality and then helping the world with that. Like that's So let's clarify despair. We got King of Discs in reverse. The kings are all fixed signs. This is Taurus again. We got Two of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Five of Pentacles also in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting a rock bottom energy. Like you guys have already experienced rock bottom with love, right? I get distrust. You are going to be required to open up your heart again, to learn how to nurture love. I have always loved love. I'm a life path 16, so we kind of obsess over love and the people who love us and all of that. So it wasn't hard for me to get back on, the horse after being mistreated. But I will say that I understand that it can be very difficult after somebody kind of demeans you, beats you down emotionally, physically, mentally. It is hard to get back on that horse and do the things that you have to do when your plans fail, when you hold on to something that wasn't working before. And this is the reason why this is going to be lifted from your shoulders. This is the reason why you're going to be vindicated from this old relationship that had all these negative mental effects. The justice is something that you need. It's something that you need. And now I'm looking at the Hierophant because those old ideals and ideas that you had about love, the things that were taught to you, the things that we were brought up to believe, it's just not right. There is no universal ruling to how a wife should be treated, how a husband should be treated, how a child should be treated. We are all individuals and we all have different needs, different experiences, and different expectations. So listening to the world about, oh yeah, well, a woman should cook every night. Listening to the world where, a man needs to be the main provider. It's not going to always work in your favor by listening to what other people's ideas are and what other people expect. Right? So you need to set your own standards, right? A good week for love, you set the standard. You need to set your own standards for love, okay? And then be open to listening to what that other person needs for their life, because what they need matters as well. And they're your backup. You know what I'm saying? Like your mate. A good soulmate is your number one cheerleader, period. There's nobody else that's going to be behind you like they should. There's nobody else that's going to egg you on like they should. But your partner, your soulmate in life after life, the soulmate that you have fought so hard to get to reach, to connect with, to stay with. You guys don't understand how hard it is to get in with that soulmate. It takes lifetimes of messing it up, lifetimes of missing out on it, and this is your chance to really get in good with somebody who is literally meant for you. Okay. This week, if you have not met them, you will be meeting them. If you guys have not gotten together, you will be getting together. And if you guys have, like if you're already together, you guys are taking the next step. If you have been in this relationship and have developed it over time, you guys are taking the next spiritual step for the world. Love is going to work out this week. You just have to be honest and set the standard, because at the end of the day, people are going to treat you the way that you allow. And if you don't set down the rules, the ground rules, and let people know what you need, let this person know what you need, let this person know what you want, what you love, what you care about, and they're going to support you in that. All right, so let's move along to money. All right, guys. So the final part this week, getting into money, and I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I wrote down was "get that money, bitch." I'm sorry, I really do talk like that. So I did cut to a 14 and a 41. You guys know that 14 is an abuse of freedom, but the fox is a thief, and we have the wishing well here too. So what I'm getting is that somebody definitely stole. Okay, and your wish has been to get something that was stolen back returned. So something will be returned to you this week, or news of this thing being returned. But money, get that money. You guys are being lifted into this new opportunity. I'm getting rise above. So I get that you guys have already like risen above. I think that's the term I'm supposed to use. You guys have risen above a lot of things already. And this is concerning jobs, money, opportunities. So if you're an entrepreneur, this is a new opportunity in your entrepreneurship. So you guys should have some money coming in. So let's clarify, get that money, bitch. Get that money, bitch. All right, so wishing well is back. That man. Yo, I want to fucking scream right now. Are you being serious right now? Okay. It's literally expectations, high honor, and wishing well. Expect high honor and your wishes to be fulfilled. I'm also getting that you guys may receive some communication to somebody of high honor. We have this, I forgot what it's called, but anyway, it's about cutting things out of your life. So something is going to be cut out of your life in order to push you into this new cycle that you want. Like, you want this cycle. You want a cycle of high honor and your wishes being granted. You want this. You want it. Okay, so we also have the number 28 over here, which also comes to a 10, which is again, okay, we have a new cycle where you are in this energy of doing things for yourself, doing things for the greater good, analyzing what you have been through, what has worked, what hasn't worked. And people are looking at you for that because you have been through so much that they're like, oh my God, this person survived this, still doing well, still smiling, still living their best life. And they want to promote your dreams coming true. You make this up, y'all. All right, I'm going to pick a card for each. They'll look each. Expectation, high honor, wishing well, expectation, spirit. Okay, whoa. Temperance in the upright. Y'all, we got 14 again. So bring in balance. You can expect this week that there's going to be some balance brought back to somebody abusing their freedom. This could even be a job, y'all. I done had plenty of jobs fuck me over. And I go back to see where they are now, and they're all closed down, or they're not doing well. It's you know, don't be like that. So you can see some balance to some energy of being fucked over. So again, this is like a new job opportunity or something like that. somewhere, somehow, somebody didn't treat you, or a job didn't treat you exactly the way that it should have been done. The opportunity wasn't granted to you, even though you deserved it. So it could have been some kind of discrimination, whether that's gender, race, sexual identity, sexual orientation, you old, you fat, whatever the case may be. Somebody discriminated against you, and it had nothing to do with you being able to do the job, but it was instead how they perceived you. All right, so I'm getting that you will be receiving new hope, new balance, just a new lease on life, and doing something that you love. High honor spirit, clarify high honor. Oh, I was gonna put this one back, but we got the tower too. Depression. So we got 9 and we got the tower 16. Depression. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages. Let me just real quick, let me just go over like the symbolism that I see. The Hermit is depression. Y'all know what the Tower is. It's a revelation, but it's also things being shaken up and broken down, right? Virgo energy, Mars energy, which Mars rules Aries in the old days. It also ruled Scorpio as well. 16 is a number that represents, as far as life path goes, abuse of love. Whew. 9 is a number of endings. 9 is a number of accumulated energy, right? So this is falling under high honor. I feel a lot of you guys are getting over some kind of depression because some kind of tower situation, because somebody misused your love of some job, your love of loyalty. It was something that you really cared about that somebody misused and abused, right? And we see here with this 7, because 7 is a very specific number about me, right? Even the 16 comes to 7. It's all about me analyzing, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? How can I make this better? And what I get is that you guys are coming out of this energy of being like, man, there was nothing I could do. And you're kind of accepting that. Instead of being depressed and instead of feeling like your world is rocked, you are going to be exalted over things that you had no control of. So you had to let go and moved on to the next thing. I am telling you, this week is about to be lit, okay? Just lit. I'm sorry. It's going to be lit. That is crazy. For some of you guys, I am getting that somebody stole your work. We got the Magician on the bottom. So something that you manifested, something that you brought to the table, somebody else took credit for, and they're definitely about to regret that this week. The truth is coming out. I think that's what's being cut out and cut off, yeah, to get you on the pathway that you need to be on. Honestly, you guys have been working very hard to rise above and not fall into of hopelessness, helplessness, despair, depression, feeling like you don't have any control. And like I always say, you can only control what you can't control. Anything that you're not able to control, you literally have to let go, and you have to give it to a higher power and let them handle it. Because again, a lot of times we don't realize that we're stuck in a karmic cycle that's treating us really shitty because we're going against it. Like we get stuck in it. We get in that tit for tat, like, oh, you're gonna do this to me, I'm gonna do this to you, and that's not the right energy. And I see that you guys have moved away from it. It was very difficult at first, but you have the expectation of balance, and you made sure you brought that to your life and overcame this depression with the revelation of the truth, with watching walls fall down in different places. Like, oh, it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? It was them the whole time. Chariot, we got another 7. Overcoming, being strong-willed, having willpower, moving past your ego, having a balance of masculine, feminine energy, good and bad energy. I tell you guys all the time, this fantasy of, oh yeah, There's a perfect goodness or there's a perfect evil. It doesn't exist. We as human beings have this yin and yang energy that we have to respect. You can't be good all the time. Darkness is not going to respond to that. I'm just saying. I'm not giving any directions. I'm just saying. So we got wishing well, number 41. All right, so we got the Queen of Discs. Y'all, somebody is losing out on life. This is a very selfish and self-centered person that's going to be exposed. Look at this. Look at her hair. Now that is just a bad hairdo. Like, girl, what are you doing? Why is your hair so damn puffy? Like, what are you doing with your life? It just looks terrible. It looks awful. I don't know why that stood out to me, but what I'm getting is that you are protected, right? Our crown, it protects our head, it protects our brain, and you are being protected right now to get the things that you want. The way that people have tried to destroy you and move against you in the past is no longer going to work. As a matter of fact, the harder somebody tries to come against you, the more exalted you will be. So, Spirit is saying, make sure you cut this losing energy out of your life. Anything that you feel that maybe you lost in the past, or maybe you feel like you shouldn't have lost it, or you're not capable, or something like that. Cut that out of your life. Anything that's unneeded at this time has to go. And what I'm getting is that the career opportunities will be exalted for you, and at least you're going to receive some kind of money, some kind of unexpected type of opportunity or income. Okay, so that's all I have for this week ahead. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you next time.